Let's welcome you to the Pin tool. Let's quickly look over at our tools and locate the Pin tool. Notice the Pin tool has a couple of other features called the Add Anchor Point, Delete Anchor Point, and Anchor Point tool. So with the Pin tool, you're going to create anchor points, and we're going to be doing MP. We're going to start with straight lines. So we're going to click and then let go of the mouse. And you'll see a red line coming through. This line is letting you know where your line is going to be drawn. Think of it as connect the dots. Next, we're going to click, and then we're going to let go of the mouse. And we're going to come down for our M with the diagonal, and we're just going to click. Next, we're going to go up, and we're going to click. We're going to move across, letting go of the mouse each time we add an anchor point. And you can see that it says anchor point. And as I keep on clicking and releasing the mouse, I am drawing my anchor points. What you need to remember is that every anchor point can be moved. And at the end, I need to end up exactly where I started. So I'm going to let you see it by zooming in. And oftentimes when we're drawing with our Pin tool, we have to really zoom in so that we can see what we're doing. And so here, as you can see, I have a small anchor point that I started out with, and now I'm going to end up with the anchor point. And I know that because now my anchor point is having a little circle at the bottom of it. See down here, there's no circle. As I move it up, there's a circle. Now I have it. Now that I have an M, or a shape I've just created with it, the Pin tool, I'm going to fill it in. As you can see, I need to move this anchor point. I don't like that it's sloping. So I need to repair it. And I'm going to come up and do that with another tool called the Direct Select tool. It allows me to directly select my anchor points. I'm going to click out of my shape. Now I'm going to click on my shape's lines, and I can find that anchor point that I need to move, and I can move it. See if you can reshape your M a little to give it anything that you would like it to have. Make that a little shorter. Just to give it your own take on it now. Moving your anchor points. Now you have your M. Good job. Now we're going to go on to our P. We're going to go back to the Pin tool by clicking on P on our keyboard. We'll start with an anchor point, and we're going to go down, straight line, across. Go to our P. Make sure you have your stroke in. Again, I had messed up because I had no stroke, so I switched the colors using my toggle. Now I'm going to start again at the top. I'm going to come down. I'm going to go at the bottom, moving and releasing the mouse. Come up, moving and releasing the mouse. Now for curves, you need to come where the arch would be in the center, right there. You're going to click, but this time you're not going to let go of the mouse. And you're going to draw up until the curve matches our P. And then over at our top, we just have to end up where we started. We're going to do that again. For inside the P, find that center. Pull all the way up. Holding the mouse and not releasing until you're up at the top. And now we can come back where I started, but you're saying, wow, this doesn't look really good. But notice with our arch here in our inner P, and it doesn't look very good. So we need to fix it. And we're going to do that by holding the Shift and the C, which gives us our convert anchor point. This allows us to access our handle. And now we can pull that handle down. It's probably the hardest thing to try to figure out is our handles and what direction our handles go and how they affect our circles. But try with your Shift C to get to your handle and adjust it. Now let's color it in. Let's color it in using a red for the inside and black for the outside, just so that you can see that we have two different shapes right now. Using our direct select, we can go in and still adjust our handles by clicking on the anchor point. And let's adjust one of our anchor points. And now we have our MP. Now you notice that inside the P is a different color. It should be see-through. So we're going to quickly select both shapes, the black and the pink. We're going to come over to our Shape Builder tool and hold down the Alt key and click inside the P to remove that shape. So now we have a see-through P.